Hey guys, welcome back to the X-Ring. On today's episode, I wanted to talk about and review an event that I just shot in over this last weekend. I apologize for not having any videos being put out in the last week or so, but I've been doing a lot of training, getting ready for this event. It was called the 2018 Snipers Unknown Challenge. It was the first time this event's ever been put on. It's put on by Phoenix Strategies. Some military guys that do a lot of training or offer training to pretty much anyone. But everything from precision rifle to carbine courses and whatnot. And the title sponsor was Roscoe Manufacturing. They do a lot of barrel manufacturing, do some really cool bolts and things like that. But this was a really cool event held down in South Carolina. This was one that was open to everyone. Okay, so it wasn't just police and military snipers. They did open it up for anyone that wanted to compete in it, and that's pretty rare. Being a guy that shot in a lot of these team sniper events. It's kind of odd to see it just opened up for everyone, but that was really cool. They can kind of test their wits against everyone else and see where they stack or see where they stand up. I mean, this event had everything from shooting out of little John boats, so every time you shot you were trying to recover, to shooting out of a turret, out of a Gurkha, out of you name it, they were doing it, shooting out of vehicles. It was just really cool. And another element that was really neat about this was they appealed to all three groups. So they had some PRS style stages. Then they had some stages where you were limited to 5 minutes and you had to find your targets. They were all scattered out throughout the woods. And then they even had very precision type targets to appeal more to police snipers. One really cool stage was this hostage stage, where you had, your hostage target and you had your bad guy, but the further you got out in distance, the less and less of the bad guy you could see. And you could keep stretching your limit there, but you had to know your limits, because if you missed or you hit the hostage, you lost all of your points. And so the further you got out, the more point value each target had. So it was really cool. A lot of guys zeroed out on that. I mean, you gotta know your limits, guys. You gotta know what kind of shot you can make and what you can't make. I had a great time with it. I really did. There was, a couple people complained because first time someone has an event, logistically getting the timing around on the flow and all of that, it did slow things down a little bit. But being a former sniper, hey, there's one thing about this game: you got to be very patient. That's something you learn way early in the game. And so I wasn't that bothered by it. And like I said, great group of guys. And we had police agencies from all the way down in Florida to Ohio to North Carolina, South Carolina. These two-man teams. You had SFOD guys, 5th group out of Washington State. You had 3rd group out of Bragg. I mean, lots of teams. And, even sniper instructors down from Fort Benning. So, good group of guys, a lot of high-speed equipment. And it was just a great event. I mean, it really was. If you ever want to get into it, just keep watching this Precision Rifle series and the stuff that I show you and talk about. You can go to one of these events and have a great time with it, Maybe do it as a single event in the beginning, and then if you find someone you like shooting with, and get you a sniper partner, and then work on that communication skills. And there's one thing I can tell you: you'll definitely have words with you and your partner. That's just the nature of the game. At some point, somebody's going to do something wrong, and your tempers flare a little bit, but you try to keep that down to a minimum. At the end, it's all fun and games and your friends. I also wanted to give a shout out to some Marines that I met down there. Cowboy B. Yep, met you up at the top up there. These guys, I'm walking up, they're like, X-Ring. I'm like, hey guys, how's it going? So it was really cool to see, this channel reaching far and wide. So I was really excited about that. But the most exciting thing is me and my partner and I actually won the event. First place. There weren't any separate divisions or anything like that. We were the overall match winners, and some of the things I have laid out in front of me here is what we won off the prize table. Some really cool prizes. We won. They didn't have trophies, and I was kind of bummed because I like trophies. You get guns, you might sell them or something like that, but trophies you keep them for the rest of your life. But the rifles were trophies, so that was kind of cool. So this, guys, was my partner chose this one. It is serial number 1 of 2. You guys see that? Snipers Unknown Challenge 2018. And if you guys aren't familiar with Veltor, they make some top-notch quality rifles. I mean, they're hard to get a hold of, but you can see the oversized mag release here. This was a 16-inch gun. That's why my partner chose this. He likes this thing for 16-inch guns. I don't like 16-inch guns. I like longer guns, but it's just me. I think these are CMC triggers. You can see the Roscoe Manufacturing bolt right here, the bolt head, bolt carrier group, DLC'd with Veltor flash hider. All right, so that was trophy number 1. Trophy number 2 is the same exact gun, but it was serial number 2 of 2. And pretty much same setup, a little difference on the Veltor stock back here, but it's an 18-inch gun. And so I'll probably end up shooting this. I know, I don't want to shoot a trophy, but whatever. All right, so next one, Glock 17s. We want a matching set of Glock 17s, except one's black, one's green. I took the green one because it matches my rifle. So we won these as well as Thunder Beast Arms suppressors. So big thanks goes out to Zach Smith and Ray Sanchez. You guys out at Thunder Beast, you know who you are. I mean, we love your suppressors already, but we're going to be hitting you up because we won 2 more of them. Vortex was a big sponsor. Big shout out to those guys. We won some Razor HD scopes, as well as Viper PST2s, 2.5 to 10. I'll find something for that to go on. Big thanks, big shout out to American Defense. They gave us cantilever mounts to go on these scopes, and then Coltac gave us some ammo pouches, and we had a lot of holsters and mag pouches, things like that. So, you know, we got really lucky. We shot really strong. We really did. You know, good communication. There's going to be some cool videos coming out because they did a full media event on this, and these will start coming out. But like I said, this isn't a show and tell session. Just kind of let you guys know what I've been up to and why I haven't been putting out any videos. Getting ready to head out to New Mexico next week. I'll be out there doing some training and then shooting an event, the Team Safari Challenge. So we'll see how that goes. I hope you guys have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. See you on the next one. Like, share, and subscribe.